I just wanted to take a minute. To tell you the truth, I'm painting a room for my daughter. But I wanted to take a minute because of the last episode we ran, which was the victim was Zach. And Zach was a homicide case. And it was a homicide case because when you sell somebody illicit drugs that have the potentiality of killing them, and you do it for a profit like that, that's homicide. And many states, including the state of Pennsylvania, are prosecuting it that way. Now, the other thing I wanted to say was that the addicts themselves are not criminals. They're victims. And we must understand that addiction is a very, very complex thing, especially opioid addiction. And that these addicts are the victims. And as far as I'm concerned, incarcerating somebody because they're a victim would be foolishness. What we don't want to do is incarcerate them. We want to get them treatment. The other thing was that the body itself holds secrets. And in this case, we really didn't know what was going on until we got a full toxicology back. I had originally assumed, because he died rather quickly, that he may have 6-MAM in his system, which is a metabolite that shows how quickly someone dies after taking heroin. And I thought that heroin was probably mixed or cut with fentanyl. Now you have to understand fentanyl. Fentanyl can be anywhere from 80 to 100 times stronger than heroin, to I have seen up to 10,000 times stronger. So addicts can many times be in secret. There's no doubt about that. And in this case, it was hidden from the father. He didn't even know that his son was in rehab. And his son was taking the drugs probably because of depression, and he could not adjust from the death of his own brother, who could not kick the heroin habit and actually took his own life. So here we are with a drug that is bought on the street, and you have no idea what's in it. I really believe that Zach thought he was buying heroin. And what he did buy was heroin, but he had been clean for quite some time, so he had lost the tolerance that he had for the higher dosages, and that's what killed him. So I enjoyed the feedback we got from that episode, but I want to have more of that feedback. And here are some of the questions. Has the addiction epidemic, has it touched you or has it touched your family? Number 2, have you seen anything that helps someone to overcome it? I mean, I've made my observations, but I always want to hear from others about theirs. And the last thing is, what do you think can be done? I'm in the process of doing a paper on addiction, and I think addiction is a very complex thing. And it has to do with body, mind, and spirit. It's just not an issue of pharmacology, it's an issue of addiction. And addiction is a habit. It's something you do over and over again that consistently has negative results in your life. Now, I'm not immune from it. I smoked for years, and I have done other addictive things, but I will tell you one thing, that what I, over the years, have done is I have taken that repetitive behavior and always made it a positive one. So now, instead of being addicted, I'm disciplined. So I hope the same for you. If you have an issue with addiction, start replacing those repetitive behaviors with things that have positive results in your life. Let me know how you're doing. So you can reach me on the website or Instagram, and Of course, at my website is info@grahamhectrick.com. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know what your experiences have been with this this horrible opioid addiction we have right now.